Hi Warriors, I hope you all are well and you've had a good week, a good first week of your Warrior Winter Challenge. I'm loving all the activity in the groups and all the buzz around it. I hope you are all feeling good and focused and ready to go. So I read through all of your questions and I'm going to kind of give some general answers to them if that's okay. If there was anything sort of individual and just related to you, I will either drop you a wee message or speak to you if I can catch you in the gym. So I'm just going to work away and then I've got a few wee things to talk about. So first of all, the leaderboard will happen. Sit tight. We just need to get that one rolling. If you were a part of the Winter Challenge last year, there was a leaderboard and it would update every week. So yeah, we'll have that going. With regards to social media, tag WellFit in it. You don't need to tag me. If you want to tag Suze, that's absolutely fine. Obviously that's, her business account or WellFit account as well. So 100% tag WellFit in it. Don't worry about tagging me. Certainly do. I love seeing all the pictures and videos. Especially if you're all getting out and about and doing your workouts. So yeah, feel free, but it's not a necessity to get the point, just tag WellFit. Sorry about the shadow. Don't worry, I hate making videos as much as you do, but I gotta do it. So, right, metrics, pictures, metrics meaning weight and your inches, they should all have been done by all of you. At the start of the challenge, so the start of this week, and they will not need done again until the end of the challenge. Okay, so we're not looking for those in between. If you haven't done them already, do them. I can't think off the top of my head if there's anyone that hasn't done them, but just generally, if you haven't, do them please. If you have any injuries or niggles at the moment, please speak to us directly. Things might be adjusted slightly for you because 100% you're still able to take part in the challenge. Your targets might be slightly different, so don't worry about it. There's always an adjustment or something else, an alternative, something else that we can do, so just get in touch with me or Suze and we will get you sorted. Calories at the moment, we are allowing 10% either way this week. This week has been about hitting your calories that I think we set on Tuesday, so continue to do that until Sunday. The new week will start on Monday and I will be posting a video on Sunday letting you know what's going to be happening the next week. So sit tight with that one. At the moment and until further notice, there is no banking of calories, guys. Excuse me. So if you have I was going to say current affair, if you have something happening at the weekend, you're going to a party or you're going out for dinner, we ask for a plan to be done at the start of the week. You need to factor this into your plan. So that day, have an idea of what you're going to go and get. Look at the menu, track it as best you can. As we've said, a couple of calories over or below isn't going to do anything crazy. So we're not looking for perfection every time, although we do want you as close to that calorie target as possible. Consistency is key. That's why we're not banking. We want you to keep consistent with the calories you have been given. So plan out your week, plan out your weekend, have a look at menus for the places if you're going out, work out how many drinks you can have if you're going out to have drinks. Trust me, the less you have, you feel better the next day anyway. So no banking of calories at the moment. The macros, sit tight for now. We will reveal all on Sunday's video, but try and reach your macros at the moment for me. Obviously protein, carbs, fats and fibre are super important. So I think everybody should have a target set, so try your best to reach those. I know some seem super high, but just try your best at the moment for us. Really want you to just be hitting the calories and a big focus on proteins, fats, carbs and fibre. Session wise, the requirement for the Christmas challenge or the Winter challenge is 3 sessions a week. Everyone needs to hit at least 3 sessions a week. If you're one of our members who normally does more than 3 a week, absolutely do more. As far as I know, there's no extra points for doing more, but if you're one of our members who is lower than the 3, you need to be getting the 3. So you do get the extra session if you're lower than 3, because we need you to hit 3 sessions as part of this challenge. Anything more is totally up to you. Obviously, go for it, but I don't think, or I don't, at this point anyway, there's no extra points for that. Oh, going over your calories, that is where the planning comes into it. Planning is key. You need to plan. You need to sit down and have a think. You need to know what you're having for lunch, what you're going to have for dinner. Standing in the fridge 6 o'clock at night, looking and trying to work out what you're going to eat doesn't work in this scenario. You need to plan, and that's why we're asking you to do a plan at the start of the week. Yes, life happens and things might change, but if you have a food plan and you have the food in for that plan, hopefully then you're going to stay pretty consistent with that. I'm a massive believer of seconds, days, or leftovers, whatever you want to say, and because it's already cooked, it's done. You should have tracked it already. It's just easily copied it over. If you can do that, that would be a top tip from me, along with your planning, is make more than you need for that one meal. Make enough for 2, you're making it anyway. Your steps, I think, I'm pretty sure you can average it over the week. So say your step target was 70,000, which is 10,000 a day. Bear in mind there's no step target as yet, you're just meant to be walking with intent. If your step target is 70,000, that can be built up over the week. I know some people work and they just can't, there'll be a day where they're maybe not able to reach their 10,000, but then they make up for it over the weekend or over the other days during the week. So as long as you're hitting that average of 70,000, which is an average of 10,000 a day, absolutely fine. No issue with that whatsoever. Socials wise, did I speak about this already? No, I didn't. 4 pictures a week, each. Not as a group, each for that bonus point. At the moment, that is the only way we're able to give out extra points. I am not sure if this will change, or as if there's any other way at the moment, but at the moment that is the extra point getter, if you can post your pictures and tag well. Oh, another one, if you don't have anything to ask in the questions, don't worry, that's absolutely fine. I mean, you have your groups for support and someone else might know an answer to something, maybe they've spoken to me or Sue's, or just have experience of doing it before. So certainly if you have no questions, don't panic, you don't need to ask anything, just so you fill it in. But if you do, this is the time to ask them, and I'll do a video each week then just explaining, well, hopefully giving the correct and decent answers for them. And again, calorie questions, so just hit your calories this week. That's sort of all we've been looking for in this first week, is walking with intent and hitting your calories. Things will change coming into next week, and I will update you all on Sunday, so you have notice. But the main things stay the same, which will be nutrition and water and your steps and the things, that habits you need to take off planning for your week, your team huddle, all those bits, all the good stuff stays the same. A few of the sort of bigger questions, I'm just going to go into a few of those. So protein tips. So protein, you should be having this at every meal. So there should be a protein source with every meal. Such things as lean meat, you've got your chicken and your turkey, but your lower fat. Your fish, I love a bit of fish. And fish, actually, there's quite a few here are going to cross over into good fats, which is really handy because obviously we need you to focus on your protein and your good fats. Protein keeps you fuller for longer, for muscle reparation. It's a super important part of everyone's diet. Good fats, we need those fats. There's certain vitamins that our bodies can't dissolve without those fats, so they're fat soluble vitamins, so they're super important as well. Obviously dairy, you've got your legumes, beans, nuts and seeds. Eggs, Greek yogurt and cottage cheese are also really good sources of protein. You know, just swapping out a snack for a high protein snack, not the high protein snacks that you buy with the wrappers on them, but I mean, I'd be known to sit and eat a boiled egg and work for a snack. Really not that high calories. you've got your protein in it, you've got your good fats in it. Things like that, edamame beans, soya beans, really good sources. Throw them into your stir fry. If you're having a stir fry, I would get high protein noodles from Tesco. Lean meat, I would have turkey with that. Throw my veg in, edamame beans. It's a brilliant protein dinner, and I always get really high protein from that. Nut butter, don't forget the nut butter. So good fats I'll go into because I think they kind of cross over with your protein as well. So you've got your oily fish again, you know, your salmon, high protein and really good fats in it as well. Flaxseed, pop it into your like smoothies or on top of your porridge. Chia seeds are exactly the same, or chia seeds, whatever way you pronounce it. Again, great sources. Make sure you get these seeds milled as well. You can buy them in the supermarket milled. Olive oil, great source of good fats. Dark chocolate for any chocolate lovers. I mean, there's your excuse to eat chocolate is not like massive amounts. Obviously, I'm not going here where you go and buy the shelf of chocolate in Tesco and other branded supermarket places, but you can. Dark chocolate has great fats in it, so eat away. In whatever they say when it's responsibly, eat responsibly. Avocados, my favourite thing. There's me, bagel every morning because I'm a wee creep and I eat the same thing. Avocado, turkey rashers, good fats in there, protein in there, got my carbs in there as well. Bing. And fibre. Ooh, really good. Cheese and eggs, also great sources of good fats, and then they cross over with your protein too, so you're sort of killing two birds with one stone there. Yeah. Okay, a few questions of increasing carbs while staying, excuse me, in a calorie deficit or at lower calories. So always go for whole grain options if you can. Obviously we've got our bread, pasta and rice, which are all sources of carbohydrates. Whole grain options if you can for those two. Quinoa is a fantastic carb source. If you're not onto quinoa, get onto quinoa. I love it. Get it in Tesco or other supermarkets. You get a wee bag of it. Now, how I measure it, and this took us a while in my house to get used to quinoa, so you need to rinse your quinoa or it can sometimes have a bit of a funky taste on it. Quinoa is double the water to the amount of quinoa, so I would use a cup. Say you fill half a cup, you're going to do a full cup for your water. I also put in a wee bit of could be chicken stock or veg stock, and my boys love it. It's 70% carbs and a fantastic source of protein and fibre as well. So again, you're ticking off 3 boxes there with that one. Oats, brilliant source of carbohydrates. Oats for breakfast, oats for if you are a 6 a.m.er, oats before you go to bed at night, will hopefully help fuel your body for that workout in the morning. Also, you can add your protein into your oats as well. You can put your chia seeds, fibre on top of it, flax seeds. They're also good sources of fats. So you're really, these few wee items, if you just got those as your staples and then added them onto all these different meals, you're ticking loads of these boxes. Bananas, apples, oranges and blueberries, all great sources of carbohydrates, all vitamins, they're full of vitamins, all bits of fruit that are great for your body, loving all the nice colours, get them into you. Sweet potatoes are also a great source of carbohydrates, and the great thing is we're coming into this colder weather, soup weather as I call it, and you can throw sweet potatoes into your soup. Really good carbohydrates, really good for you and yummy in the winter. Hunger, how to tackle hunger and lower calories. Oh, that old chestnut. It's hard, it is hard. I've been there, I've done it. It's hard work whenever you're on lower calories and you're hungry. So the main things I would look at are proteins, keep you fuller for longer. Really important, get that protein source in with every meal. If you can afford to have a protein source as your snack, not afford, if you have the calories there, do that too. Fibre, also a really important part of getting over the hunger. Sleep. Sleep's a massive thing. If you're tired, you're more hungry, you're craving the crappy chocolatey food, you just want to reach for that thing that's going to give you that wee buzz and that wee kick. Try and get as much good sleep as you can. The average we should be getting is at least 8 hours a night, so try your very best and eating mindfully. You know, say you think, oh, I'm hungry, give yourself 10-15 minutes before you start to tuck in. A lot of the time you'll find, actually, I'm bored, I want a drink of water, something like that. So just don't rush into grabbing that food whenever you think, oh, I'm hungry straight away. Give yourself 5-10 minutes, see how you're feeling, get a drink of water, and go from there. So guys, hopefully I've answered most of your questions. If there was something that I didn't cover, give me a shout. And as I said, if there's something sort of, say, more personal to you, something more individual, I'll get a chat with you, or I will drop you a wee message. Sorry, I've had something stuck in my face the whole time. Anyway, I will be in touch with you all on Sunday, explaining what our next week is going to hold for you all. Don't be afraid. No, absolutely fine. You're doing so good. I love to see it, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. And if you're in Paris, have a fantastic time. And I'll speak to you soon.